Nobody give a fuck about none of that. Like we don't care.
I mean, they do be
but a lot of
giving a
times we be
fuck,
caring because social media.
Yeah.
If we didn't know, we wouldn't care.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of the times, like I'll see something and I'll like hit you up and I'm like, hey, did you see this? But honestly, if I didn't see that, I wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Exactly, because I had situations when I went to the fucking basketball game. Who did you go? Everybody's like, oh, I see you went to the basketball game with the guy. Who did you go with?
Mind your fucking business.
But social media allows them, because I posted on my close friends, and it allows them to ask questions and figure out your life and see where you are, who you with, and
but I just don't understand why that's so important. Like,
but at the same time,
of course, I'm always pressed to know where my man is at.
It's
what are you
allow
doing?
people to have that communication with you to find out what's going on.
If I'm not telling you what I'm doing, then you shouldn't be pressed about it.
Some people don't care about that. They're gonna figure it out: why, where, when, how, and who.
Crazy.
But that's how, like, if you think about it, that's how a lot of celebrities, not a lot of celebrities, there's a few celebrities that pass because of that.
Yeah.
Because they're posting where they're at, what they're doing.
Exactly. Because people are that tuned in, and it's like,
exactly,
on that magnitude, you really have to be careful, because
you have to be careful regardless.
Because people are jealous. They see what you have. They're plotting on your downfall, and if they can take from you, they will, and by any means necessary. So it's like, you really have to be looking over your shoulder. And they have all this money. They're supposed to be able to have security, but
sometimes they don't, because they be so comfortable. They never had an issue before.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Before social media, I definitely think like celebrities for sure lived a better life. Everything is in the tabloids now. I actually feel really sorry for that.
Whitney was doing whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
Whitney.
Love
me some Whitney Houston.
But Whitney was doing whatever she wanted to do. We might not know how bad it was.
Right.
Because social media wasn't around when she was prominent in the media.
Right.
Like paparazzi, she going outside in public. Of course we're gonna know, but she in private.
Yeah, minding her business. But I feel like people should be able to live lives like that. Like, I don't think I always say I want to be wealthy before I'm famous, because they don't get to live a regular life. I can't imagine I walk outside and people are taking pictures of me.
But imagine somebody talking about you 24
We're talking about my business.
24 years later.
I'm a person. Like
I know somebody to this day, like, they dealt with the situation. They still talk about that man 24 years later after what happened. 24 years is crazy. For y'all to still talk about it, it's crazy. Think about it.
But I mean, sometimes it's that serious.
Sometimes it's not. Because life continues on. People are forgiven. They go through the hardness of life. So it's like life is going to continue. People are going to do bad things sometimes, but a lot of times with the media, we look at the bad more than the good.
Yeah. So how can this affect the youth? How can social media affect the youth, like, that's growing up right now?
I mean, it affects it regardless, because not even social media, also the TV shows that they're watching, the movies that they're watching. 13 Reasons Why. There's 5-year-olds killing themselves. Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any 5-year-olds thinking about suicide. How do you know what suicide is?
Because of
the media. So think about it. Like, when we were 5 years old, we didn't even know what that was. We were just living our life, having a ball.
Old, to be honest.
I don't even remember being 5, but I know I wasn't thinking about killing myself.
No, I was outside, running amok. These kids need to be outside,
and
playing.
It make bullying worse. Like, as the youth, it make bullying worse.
Yeah, because there's these societal standards that are being portrayed on social media, so it's like giving people extra, like,
see it, and deal with bullying.
Right.
People can.
It's giving
bullying on social media.
Right.
And like it's
Oof. Yeah.